Yeah. Yeah. It's an actual wonderful opportunity for me to give back to the community, but for the community to give back to themselves.
Hey, welcome back to the Rich Room. Today, very special. I needed a little more time with my girl. I got Kiki B Jones. What's up, Kiki?
Okay.
Listen, so what I like doing is sometimes I like having just an individual conversation, me and you, because you've done so much. You've traveled. I want to hear about some of those things, and more importantly, I want to hear about some of the initiative that you have helping young people. You know what I mean? I want to hear about that because I've read up on you. I know you, and I see that you're focused, but I don't know everything you do. So I want to know. I want to know.
I mean, where do we begin? I started radio when I was 19.
Yeah, 19.
19.
Where at?
Intern at the original WAMO.
The original WAMO.
The original WAMO, 106 Jams. I was an intern and started my radio career there. Worked there from 19. I can't remember the age group. Let's just say early to 90. No, 96 to 2008.
Wow.
Yeah. Yep.
Wow.
Yeah. Because my son was born. During that time.
Wow.
Yep.
You put some time in.
I put a lot of time
You
in.
put a lot of time
I
in.
put a lot of time in. And then 08, I left and moved to Baltimore.
Okay.
And worked in radio for Radio 1, 92Q Jams. And I was there for 8 years.
8 years in Baltimore.
In Baltimore, also worked in New York and DC in radio. I was a traffic reporter.
Traffic.
People don't think traffic is sexy unless you're in it.
Right.
Like,
right.
tell me
unless you're
where
in
I'm
it.
at and how can I get out of this traffic? Nobody thinks it's important until
So
you're
you
in
did
it.
traffic where did you ever take the helicopter ride?
No. I was in a studio and was like, disabled vehicle blocking the left lane, pack
Wow.
your patients and da-da-da-da. And
Now,
then
did they give you a script for that?
Yeah.
How did
There's maps and
Okay.
like you just learn it. It's boring.
Okay.
But it was just something else I learned. And then I got homesick. And then I came back to Pittsburgh.
You had to come home.
Yeah, came back to Pittsburgh.
Nothing wrong with that.
And worked at WAMO 100, which was WAMO had left. It was gone by the
It was
while
gone
I
for
was in Baltimore.
Yeah, it was gone for a year or two, right?
And then it was the call letters were purchased by another company.
Okay.
And then it was WAMO 100. So when I came back to Pittsburgh in 2016, I worked there part time. When I was in Baltimore, I started my own business because I just knew that radio was going to change, and I said I just want to try something different. And so I brought my expertise and everything that I learned while in Baltimore. When I was in Baltimore, I joined a sorority.
Oh wow.
I graduated college, joined a sorority, and then I started events. Like I coordinated my Charm School and Man Camp in Baltimore. Started and coordinated a couple of other community related events. One was lending a helpful hand bag for women of domestic violence.
Okay.
Take a walk in my shoes for young boys in group homes. And I took all of those things that I've learned in Baltimore and I brought it here back to Pittsburgh. Because it was just something that I figured it was purpose for me to learn.
Yeah.
And so I brought it here.
And it was needed.
And Pittsburgh embraced it. So I was able to utilize those experiences, and Pittsburgh is a little bit slower than Baltimore. So I had to kind of get back into the swing of things.
Sure.
Being back here in Pittsburgh. But yeah, so that's where I am now.
Yeah. So tell me about, you mentioned one initiative, the one that you're working on.
Charm School and
Charm,
Man Camp.
yes.
Yeah, that's my baby. So Charm School and Man Camp is a one-day event for young boys and young girls ages 10 to 17.
That's 10 to 17.
10 to 17. Now, when I started it in Baltimore, it was Charm School in the Charm City. And there were two separate events. So one event was for girls, another event was for boys.
Okay.
And it was more etiquette coaching, talk about hygiene, because during that age group, their bodies are changing. They're learning different things. It was about self-esteem, finance. Like, what are we going to do? What's a want and what's a need?
Yeah.
And so both of those focuses or initiatives were embedded in those programs. So I did that in Baltimore for a few years. And then when I moved to Pittsburgh, I waited for some time And then I
to bring
started
it
here, and I did it here in Pittsburgh. I did it for 2 years. And it was great. I mean, the parents loved it. So not only do the kids or the young adults, ages 10 to 17, participate in the workshops, but the parents also. And I designed it so that the youth, they do the workshops separately from the parents.
Okay.
They're learning the same topics,
But
so they're
separately.
Separately, because if you're in a room, you're 12 years old, you got your mom or your dad or your grandma in the back.
Yeah.
You're not going to speak up. You're not going to participate. And so I made sure that the parents had their own separate workshop, and so they
Kids
talked
can be
about
themselves.
the same things that the youth did, so that when they go home, they say, "Oh, I learned about finance. I learned about finance too. What did you learn? Oh, this is what I learned." And let's challenge each other. And so the conversation it went beyond the workshop.
And so I would imagine that I guess there would be a small population of parents who didn't know it as well.
Yeah. It's an actual wonderful opportunity for me to give back to the community, but for the community to give back to themselves, to have these conversations. And the feedback that I've received, not just from the parents or from the youth, but also from the facilitators, was, wow, this is necessary. What can we do next year? The first year, the workshops were facilitated by members of Black Greek fraternities and sororities. This year was community leaders. And so I want to try and do something different every year.
So who underwrites it?
Nobody.
Nobody.
It's just me.
It's just you. Man, we got to get you some.
That would be nice.
We got to get some. We got to get some help on that.
That'd be great.
Yeah, because I think expanding it. There's schools full of children who need that.
Yep. So with the help of Odyssey, when I started in Baltimore, I had the assistance or support from Radio 1.
Okay.
They were able to, we were able to get the location, the venue, and things like that. Yeah. But the station made the money. You know what I mean?
Right, exactly.
And that wasn't a concern for me. I just wanted to make sure we created this safe space for the kids. Yeah. Same thing for here. Odyssey was able to support it. We got the August Wilson Center to facilitate. They provided the venue, and we were able to use that location. Beautiful venue. Yeah. And so even after the event, the kids were able to check out the gallery,
the tour,
and the exhibits, which we don't do here enough of.
Yeah.
And so it was just a win-win. They don't even know it's here, and that's sad. But yeah.
Yeah. Yep. I always talk about. I'm from Detroit, and there's things in Detroit now that I don't know what's going on. But there's people who live here that don't know what's stuff going on. You know what I mean? And I think that speaks to getting out. Yeah. We gotta get out. You know what I mean? We gotta get out. Get out and help.
If it's not in our face, we're not gonna look for it. Yeah.
Yeah, that's something. So tell me more about radio.
Oh.
Now what's next for you? I know right now on air you're doing your thing. Yeah. What's next?
I would really like to my position at WAMO, I love it. I'm the assistant program director, and I love that I am one of 4 from the original WAMO that's at this newly owned. Wow. Myself, Mike Dean, Brother Marlon, and Code Red. We're the original from WAMO 106. But for me, being in a leadership position, it's a lot of heaviness on me to make sure that the legacy of WAMO, and we have a great support system, the programming staff, the production staff, the promotion staff, they're all very supportive and wanting to continue the legacy of what WAMO was and implementing all of those things to make WAMO what it is today. Okay. But I don't want to be in that seat.
Right.
I feel like I've been behind the mic for a long period of time, and it's time for me to take a back seat and let some younger generations keep up with the sexy reds and the Megan Thee Stallions. And that's awesome. I want to continue to do that, but also focus on the business that I've created. So I don't see myself doing radio all my life. I'm 51. I'm a woman of a certain age.
Yeah.
But I'm happy where I am now. I'm happy with the company that we're with, and I'll ride it until I can't.
You'll ride it out.
Ride it out until I can't.
Recently married.
Yeah.
You got a great dude.
Yeah. My best friend. We've been together 20-some years. 22 years. We just got married last year because I was like, look, what are we doing? Where are you going? Where am I going? But that's my best friend. That's my person. And then I heard peas in the dating pool.
Yes.
So I'm good. I don't need to take no dip in the pool. I'm good.
Somebody pee in the pool.
Somebody pee in
the pool.
I'm good.
It's time to get out. It's time to go.
It's time. And he's older. So he's old school. And so I grew up when I met him.
Right. Wow.
I grew up when I met him.
That's dope.
I did.
Wow. Wow.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I'm looking for that. I'm looking for that right now.
Yeah. Oh, you sure?
Yeah, I'm sure.
Okay.
I'm sure.
Okay. Okay.
I'm sure.
No.
I'm
There's
sure.
somebody out there for some. I mean, when I realized that he was my person, when there was nobody else that I could call that would receive me.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And he doesn't make any excuses. He's like, look, this is when you're wrong. You're wrong.
Right. When you're wrong,
you're right.
you're wrong.
I support you, and it was cool. I was okay with that.
Right.
I knew that I could get his influence or his criticism, and I knew that it was to build me and not to break
tear
me
you down.
Mm-hmm.
That's
Yep.
dope. That's
Yeah,
dope.
that's what you need.
That's
That's a
it.
best friend right there.
That's what you need.
That's what you need. Yeah.
Well, Kiki, listen, man. I've been trying to get you on. I'm glad I saw you walking down the aisle in the grocery store. And
You want to tell people what you said?
Hey, if I need you on, where you at?
No, he said, there go the money.
They go to money.
There go
right
the
there.
money. I was like, who
They
is
go to
that?
money right
There go
there.
the money right there.
They go to money right there. I need you. They go to.
Well, I thank you. This is amazing, and I love that you're doing this.
Thank you,
Thank
man.
you so
Thank
much
you.
for creating this space for us.
Yeah,
Appreciate you.
and we're gonna keep it going.
Yeah, we got
We're
to
gonna
do
keep
it.
it going.
You got my
Kiki.
support.
I got Kiki. What are you talking about? We gotta keep it going.
Yeah.
So listen, thank you very much, man.
Of course.
Thank you. Once again, the Rich Room Live, Kiki B Jones, the one and only. Look her up. Her information is below. Reach out to her. And these messages are for us, normal people, talking about great things and messages of inspiration and motivation and anything to help us overcome. And I learn from her. I'm learning. Hey, cheers. Welcome to the Rich Room, guys.
Is that good?
Look at that time. Look at that time.
Okay. Yeah.
You are the only person to make it.
Really?
Yeah, you are.